darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need. Touch me.
What's up, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. I just finished my back and bicep workout. I feel freaking amazing. It's like about 8:30, I believe. So yeah, we killed that workout like within, I believe, like an hour. We just superset everything and it felt amazing. And the whole workout that we just did is going to be on the vlog that I'm putting up today, so you guys can take notes on that one. It was a really good workout. And I'm just leaving World Gym. If you guys come here, all the equipment that I used gonna be here. So good morning, welcome to today's vlog. Today is Wednesday, May 31st. What the heck? Wednesday, May 31st. And today is gonna be a self-pampering care day. I'm getting my hair colored and I'm gonna get my nails done. So this little gym bunny is no longer gonna look like a hot mess, because yeah, if you guys must know, I'm 33. I'm about to be 34 this June. And I have gray hairs, you guys. Oh my gosh. Literally, my whole family says I'm going crazy, but my hairstylist will confirm I have gray hair. And I'm not just tripping. So good morning, you guys. I'm going to take you along with me today and vlog my whole day. So welcome to the vlog. Bye. Okay guys, so back home, just got my hair colored. I feel like a brand new woman. Okay, so I'm gonna have my first meal now because I'm starving. Ooh, this is not good lighting. Wanna see what I'm gonna have? Meal number one, egg whites, gluten-free waffle that I made, and turkey bacon, and then I'm gonna have some cantaloupe. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna do a couple client adjustments to meal plans, and then I'm gonna go to do my nails. I will show you guys how they come out.
Each word they underline.
Thank you, Anita.
This music now.
I'll put her in the description box.
So you can frame it.
New nails, glitter pink rhinestone. By the way, I just learned how to actually pick a cantaloupe. The guy at the market said that you gotta smell it, and if it smells sweet, then that means it's ready. Just in case you guys didn't know that, you know, typical housewife stuff that I didn't know, I learned all the time. Right? Right, Congress? Yeah. Oh yeah, my point to this was that for summertime, a really good carb source is to go for like the berries and the melons, because they're going to be low in your glycemic index. They're not going to spike your blood sugars as much as like a banana would, because it's not so many carbs right at once, unless you're eating like a ton of them. But anyhow, raspberries, berries, strawberries, cherries, they're okay, a little bit more carbs, but they're funner to eat because it feels like you're like constantly having to pick at your mouth, and sometimes that's what people need to feel full mentally. Anyways, and melons, cantaloupe, what's the other one? The melon, the regular green melon, and then watermelon. I love summertime because A, you're not that hungry, so you kind of have to like force feed yourself if you're trying to hit certain goals, but it makes it easier because you're so busy and there's so many events that you're not so food focused, which is really good, because sometimes I tend to obsess over like, oh my god, I gotta eat next. So yeah, that's why I like summer. But anyhow, cantaloupe, melons, berries, on point for summer.
word they underline. With music, I'll paint a picture so you can frame it in your mind.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need.
Okay, so I wanted to share a little story with you guys. Ever since I was a little girl and coming to the beach, I never wore a bathing suit without a tank top, a t-shirt, or shorts. Basically, I was always covered up because I was always uncomfortable with either my arms, my stomach, or just insecurities like all over the place. So finally, fast forward, like, I don't know, a billion years later, now I'm actually finally comfortable with being in a bikini. But another insecurity that I have is my the tummy tuck scar. So I'm probably gonna have to get that lasered because yeah, you go from one to another and then to another. This one I could probably learn to work past, but I can't get past like the looks people like. You can see when people are trying to look like, oh, what's a scar from? Oh, she had a tummy tuck. Who fucking cares? I wish I can get over that part, but that's really not what bothers me. What bothers me is like the just coloring of it. If it was my skin color already, I wouldn't mind, but it's not. So it's just always something that I'm like having to tuck and hide, and I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get it lasered off, and I'll take you guys with me on the experience. You guys are gonna get to see everything. I'm gonna share everything with you guys, even the pretty beaches. Say hi to the vlog, Nino. Hi. So pretty. Okay, now we're gonna get changed and we're gonna go have wahoos on the beach. What up, YouTube? We're driving home from the beach, and I've been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about all this stuff that I have to put out there for you guys. And before I start putting like all these informational videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them, I'm not doing it to bore you or to be like sciencey on you, but I want you guys to kind of understand where I'm coming from and why I talk so much about different approaches to fat loss, and that overdoing it is not the way to achieve your goals. And it's all about balance and a lifestyle, and it's not about like I want to go hard or I want to go home. It ain't about that. It ain't about pure beast mode. It's about balancing and understanding that this is a lifestyle, and it's not something that you want to just basically rush into, because you're gonna run into a lot of bumps in the road along the way, and you wanna know how to make it like maintainable. You don't want it to be like you start off really good, you're full throttle, and then you have a bump in the road and you give up. Like, there's gonna be good and bad days, but if you think of it as more of a lifestyle versus like I'm gonna do this for 5 weeks and see how, and think a miracle is gonna happen, basically it's not gonna happen. So I just want to give you guys a couple I guess tips, but I want you to understand first of all where I'm coming from and why I've learned so much along my fitness journey. So let's get into it. First, before I decided to change my life, and when I was just not knowing what fitness, health, and anything was about, I didn't know how to count macros, I didn't know nutrition, I didn't know nothing. This was before I had my last son. So anyhow, I've tried just basically not eating. Like, I thought the way to lose weight would to not eat. So I tried not eating, and it worked for a little bit, and then lo and behold, the scale stopped moving, and I was like, what the fudge? So tried that, didn't work. Then I gave up, and then I just started eating how I normally would eat, which would be like shit. So after that, I then tried, babe, Phentermine. Those Phentermine pills, you know, when the diet doctor came into play and everyone was into like, oh, these pills. And so I tried that, and I specifically remember, it was back when I was a hairstylist, and I would take these pills. I wouldn't eat any breakfast, and I would work my ass off all day, and then I would eat a pollo loco, that like skinny meal that they were calling it. It's like the chicken breast, the loco salad, and I think it was like veggies. I would have that, and that's all I ate all day. And I was taking those pills. So yes, it worked in the beginning. Lo and behold, guess what happened? It stopped working. Why? Because my body was not even getting the proper nutrients it needed. At first, it was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna lose weight. And then after, when your body recognizes what the hell you're doing, it's like, hold up, that's not how it's gonna go down, person. I need food. I need to live. Like, and I was so mentally not there. Like, I was not functioning. And I was like, why am I so clueless all the time? Actually, that's how I am all the time. However, it was a little bit more much. So yeah, that didn't work. So then I went back to doing what I do best, fed my face. So after that, I tried, what was it, Weight Watchers? I tried Weight Watchers. I actually tried Weight Watchers a couple times. And it worked for a little bit, but it seems like when I had that diet restriction, like, oh, you can only have this, I was like, I want to eat more. So it worked okay. I think I lost maybe the most was like, I don't know, 5 pounds on it. And then that was the end of that phase before I had my last son. So fast forward a little bit, we got married, we had our son. After I had my son, I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I need to make a freaking legitimate change. No more like, oh, I'm just not gonna eat. No, I need to do it right. I had no idea what I was doing still. So the first thing I did was I just started to eat clean. Is that what I have done? I had to write this down for you guys, so I'm not like, I don't have a cheat sheet. So I just started eating clean, and I would have one cheat meal a week. And I don't want to call it cheat meals. I don't like to call it cheat meals, because I kind of like, it gives me a negative feeling of like you're cheating on your meal, you're cheating on your plan, you know? So, and what you want to quote unquote call clean eating, I've learned so much. We'll get into that. So let's just call it clean eating for now, with one cheat meal a week. And it was kind of like a cheat day, huh, babe? So then I went on to 2 cheat meals a week, because I was getting greedy. Love it? Cheat weekend, yeah. I was starting to get hungrier and hungrier, so I didn't understand like why I was starting to crave so many more foods once I started having those cheat meals, and we'll get into that after. So after the cheat weekends, then came, what was that? Zigzagging my calories, which is kind of like carb cycling, but completely, I did not know macros. I was just zigzagging my calories. So I tried zigzagging my calories, and it worked a little bit, and I was at that point just not eating enough, consuming enough calories. This was the time when I had already lost almost 50 pounds, and I was starting to teach my fitness classes, and I was outputting so many calories and not consuming enough. So like my body was like, what are we doing, girlfriend? Like, it was just not letting go of the fat anymore. And then what did I try after that?
Low carb.
And then I tried low carb. So I remember specifically this. I was, I think, 153 pounds, and I was doing low carb. So like basically I would eat like higher fat, and I didn't know what higher fat meant. I just knew that I couldn't have any like starchy rice, bread, pasta. I stayed away from all of that. I didn't even know at that point that carbs came in vegetables. I didn't know that, so I was doing that shit all wrong. But it seemed to work, and I got to like 153, and I remember I was so freaking stoked and I was excited. I remember my sister had her baby shower at that point, and she was on her first pregnancy, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm 153 pounds, and I was just so excited that like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it was cool, whatever. I didn't know what I was doing though. I was just trying everything in the book without doing my research, you know, as much as I should be. Like now that anytime I try something now, I make sure I research it, I know what I'm doing, there's science behind it, and I don't just do it because I've put my body through some shiznick and I don't want to do it anymore. So what was after that? After that stopped working,
Intermittent fasting.
then I tried intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is when you fast for a certain amount of period, for a certain amount of hours, and then you consume your food in a certain amount of hours as well. So I guess it's like intermittent feeding, intermittent fasting. Well, that didn't work at all for me. It kind of did, but here's the thing. I still was not eating enough calories. I thought I was, but I wasn't. So after that, then I went on to vegetarian because I was like, oh, maybe the meat's making me fat. So I stopped eating meat. And then guess what happened? I started eating more carbs. So that stopped working. Then I went to do what, babe? Huh?
Vegan.
Then I tried vegan. When I went vegan, I was doing like a whole bunch of tofu and all these like fake processed meats or quote meat substitutes, and that was during the time that my body started to develop some thyroid issues that I had no clue was going on, and little by little my body was just like holding on to every little thing that I ate. What was next, babe? Paleo. Didn't I do vegetarian?
I said that.
Did I?
Yeah.
So then I tried paleo. Wait, there's vegan, vegetarian, and paleo. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm on low carb right now. So then I tried paleo, and paleo, that came into play after I had already knew that my thyroid was jacked up, and I was seeing a naturalist doctor, and he recommended a paleo diet, and I went to his seminars, and I was really into like trying to figure out what was wrong with my body. And this was around the time that I had lost my uncle, which was like my dad, and I kind of just gave up. I was just like, I don't care, whatever, I'm not gonna eat this, I'm gonna go paleo and I'm gonna go all out. And you know, it just turned it was a down world, like it was all downhill, guys. Not that paleo was bad, but I didn't know what macros were, you guys. So I was consuming, like I was doing like all the paleo things you should do paleo. I literally changed my whole family's eating. I threw out anything packaged in my whole house. I stopped letting my kids eat packaged food. I made everything from scratch. Literally, I spent so many hours in the kitchen. Like, it was like my hiding place from the world, because I didn't want anyone to see how much weight I had gained. I had took a step away from teaching my fitness classes, and I was so ashamed of my body, you guys. Like, it was not even funny, and it was like the worst time of my life. So then after that, I decided, like, fuck paleo, that shit ain't working either. I don't know what's going on. In a nutshell, what I was doing wrong was I was consuming too many fats and a lot of carbs with more like fruits and stuff. So anyways, yeah. Scratch that. So paleo stopped. Then I finally went on to what again? Clean eating again. And that's when I decided I had really wanted to focus on prepping for a show, which I knew I had a ways to go to lose weight in order to get ready for a show, but I actually got a coach who I wanted to prep me for the show and to be my coach as I started to lose weight again. So I was doing clean eating with one cheat meal a week, and then after that, what did I go into? Oh, and then I got a different coach because that coach didn't work out, like never responded. So then I got a different coach, and then I went on to no cheat meals. The new coach that I had went on to no cheat meals. Like, she must have thought that I needed a lot of help and that my body did not deserve any reward. And I was literally like all I ate, you guys, was literally almonds, greens, fish, turkey meat. I had nothing like packaged at all, no protein bars. I had protein shakes. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed that meal plan, but no cheat meals at all. I felt like I was like, what the hell, you know, like, I'm hungry, like, I want to eat a cheat meal. I remember Thanksgiving, you guys, we went to Claim Jumpers, right? Oh no, it was Christmas. It was Christmas. We had went out for Christmas dinner, and I wasn't able to eat anything, and I just like remember sitting there like feeling so left out, and I was like feeling like, God, you're so fat. just stick to your guns and like stop being so upset that you can't have this food. And then the other part of me was like, but I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my family, and I don't want to sit here watching them eat everything that they can eat. And like I felt bad for myself. Basically, it was just not a good thing. So then I went on to what was next. Then I found Macro Count. This was a new coach that I had. I had officially started a competition prep, and I had found macro counting. I think I was doing macro counting before him, actually. And let me just tell you guys that learning my macros, and this was like a while. It took took a while to come into play, but I studied for my nutrition cert. I had got my personal training cert. I actually learned what I needed to learn. And after I started flexible dieting, I never looked back. In a nutshell, you guys, certain foods don't make you fat. Overeating makes you fat. Imbalances in your macronutrients will make you put on weight. So don't look at so much as these foods make me fat. Look at the foods that make you feel good. If they make you feel good, they don't bloat you, you don't get constipated, you don't get diarrhea, you don't want to be in a food coma. If those, eat what makes you feel good. And honestly, you guys, that is how I got the remaining of my results. And my progress is slow and steady because of my thyroid problem, but the best advice that I can give somebody new to starting off is to start off slow and work your way up. And I will make a separate video of that. But yes, so basically I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background of everything that I've tried. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna write down maybe everything that those different approaches taught me and why flexible dieting is the way for me to go, and how it saved me from basically like binging and feeling restricted. And not to say that flexible dieting lets you have everything you want, because right now there are certain things that I could not have when we went out to eat, and I'm like, dang, I wish I could have that. But then in the back of my mind I was like, I'll be able to eat it again soon, you know. And it's being satisfied with certain other foods that I'm able to have right now. So, you know, it's all hit or miss. It's what works for you. So I hope this helped you guys a little bit understand why I'm so adamant on doing flexible dieting, on doing what works best for your body, and basically do what works best for your lifestyle and what you mentally feel comfortable doing and what keeps you at peace. And I just wanted to let you guys know and understand why I'm so, I guess, informative on some of my videos, because I want to be able to help you guys understand that it's a lifestyle, it's not a race. And I love you guys. I might make another outro for the video, but if I don't, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a whole lot of different days mixed in together, but I'm not doing like everyday vlogs. I'm doing like maybe 2 to 3 vlogs a week. So if you guys have any videos that you want requested, please let me know. And like I said, I will go back and I will write down everything that each diet approach taught me and why I choose flexible dieting now. And I will make that in a separate video. So thank you guys so much. I love you. Thank you so much for all the support. What, Beba? No, this is my outro, baby. Like when you're saying goodbye to your vlog, your intro is something different. So we got a vlogger in the back. So thank you guys. I love you. Thank you for the support, and I will make another video concluding as to what each approach taught me. And bye.